Right, hi everybody. I'm doing a Daylong IMP tournament now. 8 boards best hand. So nice, reasonably nice hand here. 15 count, 5, 4, 3, 1. Good diamond suit. So heart, overcall, double showing exactly 4 spades. So I think we can bid 3 spades here. It says 18 to 20 total. So that's adding some points on for our singleton. We got 15. Not exactly sure how many add on, maybe 3. So we're around about in that range. 4 hearts, cubed. I'm not really interested in the slam, I don't think. Very hard to see how it could be better than a finesse. Give partner ace of hearts, king, queen of spades. That means the minors have got to play for no loser, so not really interested. Ooh. Well, it's actually pretty reasonable against this hand, but there could well be a club ruff coming here. Or it's certainly got some sort of play opposite the void and these fitting cards in the minors, so we can take a double finesse. So it looks like the queen is probably on side. They don't tend to force card, I don't think. So there it is. Right, we can claim. So they could have defeated it by playing a club back. So diamond, 13 high. I see a lot of people bidding 2 clubs on these sort of hands. Generally that's wrong, we should double, and that gets all the suits into play. And 2 clubs relatively safe here, it is only a 5-card suit. But double is clearly superior, it gets the majors in and gives us more flexibility. 2 clubs relatively committal to playing in clubs when North has a weak hand and can't bid over it. 2 spades, so that's sort of medium hand with 4 spades, so we're going to take a pop at game here, vulnerable, even though we've only got 13. Hand fits, we've got sorts of tricks in clubs, singleton in the suit they've opened, so pretty clear 4 spades. So again, this fits pretty well. King, queen of hearts, king of spades. I'm guessing this is from ace X or stiff ace. So we've got to decide. We could just play for trumps 3-2. We could play king of spades. Ace of spades, and then take or just go about our business. If East has got queen to 4 spades, then we need to finesse and then take the roughing club finesse. Definitely got a diamond to lose. The thing is, against a rational opponent, you could probably assume that they haven't got ace, king, queen of diamonds, but the robot's not quite so rational. So if they had ace, queen, ace of clubs, they could easily have queen of spades to make up their opening bid. Interesting that West didn't raise. So if they had something like king to 4 diamonds, queen of clubs, then surely they would be raising to 2 diamonds. So it sort of implies that East has got 5 diamonds. Let's see what happens when we play. Oh. So they stiff queen. So have they led from ace queen to 4? Surely they haven't led from ace 1 with... So we've got a spade loser. Oh, I think we're in trouble now. We rough this cross on a heart. Rough another, we can't get back to hand. In theory, we could take the heart finesse. The East could stop that by going in with the jack. So we could rough, play a heart to the 10 club. Or we can just concede this and concede for 1 down. The trouble with, I think the heart finesse is likely to be wrong. Looking more likely that East is 6-4, diamonds hearts, or 5-4. Sorry, we know they've got 4 clubs, so there could be 6 diamonds, 4 clubs, which will make the heart finesse very unlikely. And of course, if we rough and play a heart to the 10, then we're getting quite a few off. Maybe we're getting a few off anyway, because if we let this pass, they can tap us in diamonds. They tap us in diamonds. Yeah, if we try another top club, West can rough in and tap us in more diamonds. Well, let's see do I see out of interest whether, or do I just attempt to cash 3 hearts? Well, I can cash 3 hearts. Play another club. Seven. I think the robots are pretty good at finding plays like putting the Jack of Hearts in. I'm just going to try and minimise my losses here. Was Jack third? So the club is set up. Oh, they've allowed us. Maybe there wasn't anything they could do. Sort of felt like there should be. Felt like I was off there. Let's just have a look at this. So I'm sure it's colder. Trick. Yeah, because we could take a club finesse, but the way it went. So can we still make it here? We can. Now we're down. So I had to play concede a diamond. Yeah, maybe. So they had to rough in and play a trump or something, did they? So I was indeed cold at this point when they didn't rough in. Interesting. 21 high. This is a really good hand. So we could open a spade and rebid 3 clubs, but pretty bad sequences with the robots. I think I'm going to say this is too strong for 2 no and treat this as 2 clubs followed by 2 no. Okay, 3 diamonds positive. So are we bidding 3 no? I think I'm bidding 3 no to sort of limit my hand. See what the robot does. 6 diamonds. Okay. So 2 of spades lead. So when you know, obviously we can mess around here in spades trying to make an over trick, but that's not really worth very much at imps. So I think I'm just going to rely on the club finesse. I mean, what we don't want to sort of see is we rough a spade and find there's 6-1 and club finesse is wrong, because then we've just gone off in a cold one for 20 point over trick. So I can draw trumps and take a club finesse, and that guarantees the contract. And if the club finesse is right, we make how many diamonds has partner actually got? It's got 8, 9, 10. So we could play diamond, diamond. I mean, it would be very unlucky to go off, but I just don't really think it's worth it. So diamonds are 3-0. So that's the sort of thing that could have gone wrong. So I'm just going to take a club finesse. And now we have the rest. So as it happens, we couldn't really go wrong though. We could set up the spades. So pass, 16 count, open a club. So we've got a nice fit in hearts. I guess I sort of have to rebid. Well, I've got 2 choices. I could do a slightly offbeat reverse and hope to survive. I could bid 3 clubs. So the hand is worth a bit more with ace jack 9 and a singleton, you know, opposite 5 hearts. We could easily be making 4 hearts. I think I will bid 2 diamonds. We can sort of bid out round our... So this is forcing to 3 now. No, quite. This doesn't seem to say any more information. So I bid 3 hearts. So partners should have a good picture that we've got singleton spade. So they lead a trump. It's slightly awkward. Could get forced in spades. We've got this club finesse to take. I think we're going to play low here, because if we do get forced, then at least our heart suit's been solidified a bit. So they do go after spades. Now they play another heart. Oh. So this is less good. Hearts are 4-1. So do we need the... I think we sort of need the club finesse now. So this hand's got 10x left. I think I cross on a diamond and play the queen of clubs. Now if they force us, I can switch to playing clubs through this hand. We might need to do a trump coup. Anyway, I think the next stage is to cross on a diamond and take a club finesse. Okay. I think I can repeat this now. Right. So now we're good for our contract. So if we ruff a club, cross on a heart. So what we're going to do is ruff this club, cross on a heart. So this hand will be down to 1 trump, and then we can just run these. Cash the ace of diamonds. Or maybe we have to cash the ace of diamonds now. And then this doesn't necessarily work. We can't afford to do that. Ruff the club. Cross on a heart. Maybe we just have to run the clubs. I'm not sure we can necessarily make an over trick here. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I think making 4 is fine. So let's just run some clubs. Okay, so now we're just good. We can just cross to the jack of hearts, which is the last trump. So making 11. Two hearts, certainly not bidding with this. We know partners got 11 at most. We haven't got spades. We've only got 5 card suit. So queen and diamonds, pretty standout lead. Wasn't paying attention to what happened. 3. So that should be encouraged, discouraged. That sort of implies that to declarer's got the king. Looks like they've taken a finesse here. I guess we win. Now we could... I think it's unlikely declarer's got ace of clubs. I'm not sure I want to play jack of diamonds. Maybe partner's declarer's got 4 low and partner's got the king. I think I'm actually going to switch to a spade. What is going on here? So so declarer's got a 10 count with, have they? Queen, jack of hearts, ace. They can't have king of diamonds as well, I don't think. Maybe partner's got to stop the ace of spades. I think that's likely. Okay, nothing we can do there. I don't believe 2 clubs, a spade. Maybe an initial spade lead would have been good enough. 11 high with the minors. I think I'm going to pass this one. Maybe wrong. We could... Well, I don't know. How many spades can we make? Make 3. Danger we get too high if we open. The partner just drives. Or that we play in a silly minor suit partial. Yep, it's worth a couple of imps. 13 high. Normal club. Spade. No trump. 2 no trumps. I think I'm going to accept king jack of spades is nice. Again, the robots invite relatively cautiously. I think they could have 12 here, and we're vulnerable. So let's bid 3. So heart lead. So our spade holding's not so great opposite the ace. It'd be much stronger opposite the queen, but the heart lead is quite nice. Yeah, it doesn't fit very well. The diamond suits, diamond and clubs, not great mesh. So quite a lot of work to do here. Let's see what happens on this first trick. So again, wouldn't be surprised if this is a 3-low lead and East has got started with Queen Jack 1, so they got Queen X left. So very awkward. We're really short on tricks here. So we're going to lose 2 diamonds pretty much whatever, unless East has a miracle ace, queen, doubleton. So we could just start a diamond towards the jack, hoping that West has got the queen or East has got the ace of diamonds. Play a diamond towards the king later. Can't really touch spades. Not sure I want to touch hearts. Club is possible, but diamond is our longest suit. Let's see if we can get them to go in with queen 4th or something. No. So it looks like they're 3-3. Maybe I'm going to play low. I'm sure they would have gone in with queen 3rd. Spade. So we're going to finesse. Right. So things are not looking very good on this one. Here comes the heart, and sure enough, now comes a spade. No, Queen of Diamonds cashed. Spade. So I think hearts are probably 3-3. They are, so I can cash diamond. King of clubs. And claim. So down 2. Might lose an imp or 2 there. I think most people are probably going to go minus. 2 diamonds, pass, pass. 13 count. Well, really got to pass here. No, we actually gained an imp. So we couldn't do any better than 7 tricks, apparently. So, what have we got? Dummy's got 13. Yeah, we certainly weren't making anything. So we can encourage this. 6, 5, 4. So it could be 6-2 Doubleton, could be 10-8, 6. Diamond to the ace. King of diamonds. Probably doesn't tell us a huge amount that we didn't already know. I guess we play Queen of Spades. Don't really want to cash the aces, either of the aces. And so it was a Doubleton. Well, this is interesting, isn't it? Because I guess they've got Queen of Clubs. I don't really see much point in going up. Yeah, this is just making this contract. We can play back 10 of clubs. We win. Eight of clubs. And they've M-played us to give dummy the spade. So just waiting for the last board to come in. Solid set, but not spectacular. Half an imp, so we didn't lose on any board. Biggest one was the 4 hearts, where we did the fake reverse. I guess yeah, I mean 3. Just having another look at 3. I mean, partner's bidding wasn't the greatest here. 2 clubs, 3 diamonds, fine. 3, no. I think this should just be 4 diamonds. No reason from their point of view why Grand can be on. And Grand is pretty decent. Guess a club lead is the most awkward. But on a club lead, we can play ace of spades, rough a spade, draw a couple of trumps. We're making if spades are 4-3. On a non-club lead, we're sort of better than that because we've got the club finesse in reserve. So we might be able to test spades and take the club finesse. So I think 6 diamonds is a bit presumptuous, really. Okay, I'll leave it there. Okay, bye for all.